Have you ever had that deep gut feeling that something is wrong but you do not have proof? That is exactly where I am standing right now. So quite a long story. I, a 35-year-old man, and my wife, a 33-year-old woman, have been married for 7 years, together for 9. Our neighbors moved in about 5 years ago. We did not become close with them until about 3 years ago. They are not married. My wife always disliked her boyfriend up until last year, 2024. They did a substance together one night, and all of a sudden they were really close. She would constantly go up to their house almost every night during the week to spend time with them. While his girlfriend was there, she is an introvert, so she would go to bed early or just not feel like socializing. So it would just be them two. And I trusted her, so I did not care that she spent time with just him. Well, this went on for months, and I started getting suspicious because my wife's behavior did change towards me whenever I would go up there to be with them at their house. I am very affectionate towards my wife in front of anyone. My favorite thing to do is smell her hair. She never minds it, she likes it. She would kind of be cold to me there, a little standoffish, and snap easily at me in front of the neighbors. I smelled her hair one night in front of him, my neighbor just being sweet on her, and she got mad at me for it. Made me feel bad about it. I just thought it was strange. I brushed it off. Whatever. Whenever it was just them two spending time at his house, she would be there until 1 or 2 in the morning. Almost every single time. She would also spend time with him at his house on his lunch breaks because he comes home for lunch. During this time period, we were not being intimate. I talked to his girlfriend about all of this, and she said the same thing. They would plan intimacy. My wife would spend time with him, and he would come in late, and his excuse was, we were having a deep conversation as to why he did not want to be intimate with her. And my wife never shaves her private area, just trims. Well, during these months last year, she kept her private area shaved. It started eating me up, so I confronted her. She got defensive, put me down for it, so I backed off. I will preface this with, my wife and him exclusively talk on Snapchat. They will text about random things like grass cutting, kids, and so on, but their main source of contact is Snapchat. A while later, I went through her phone and only saw a Snapchat message she sent him earlier that day because he never read it. Snapchat messages disappear. Apparently they got into some kind of argument, and my wife was telling him to not let her ruin his day, etc. It was not that big of a deal. But anyway, all these things were red flags to me. I confronted her about that message, why they only talk on Snapchat. She got mad at me. Made me feel bad for going through her phone, not trusting her, and so on. Well, a few days later, I tried to go through her phone again, and she changed the passcode to her phone so I could not get in. We had many disagreements over that, but I gave up for a while. But 2 days ago, I figured out her phone passcode. She has a passcode to get onto Snapchat now, too. I figured that out as well, and notifications for Snapchat have been disabled. I went to the My Eyes Only section of her Snapchat. I know the passcode to that. I found private photos and videos that she took of herself that were never sent to me, and the videos were quick videos of her chest, like 2 seconds long. And it was taken at 1 in the morning while she was staying over at her friend's house. It was the kind of video that you would send someone to tease them almost. 3 videos like that, and multiple private photos of herself. I never got any of them sent to me. His girlfriend is no help to me, she told me. I am choosing not to believe it because I asked her to go through his phone to find any private photos of my wife, if there is any. So I am left with all of these major red flags and nowhere to go with this. I did not tell my wife that I figured out how to get into her phone because it would only cause a fight and denial. I do not want her to know that I have access to it now. She gets really defensive over unfaithfulness being brought up. My wife has always been so against unfaithfulness, but told me one night that she believes it is justified now depending on the circumstances. That tells me she has made up some reason that is justified so she does not feel bad about it. I am at a loss and do not know where to go from here. I have no hard evidence, just a lot of red flags. I do not believe they are together now. Things between her and I are a lot better now, but I am 99% positive they did last year, and some months into this year. And I want to know. I think she is very afraid of me finding out because if I leave, she has nothing. And I mean literally nothing. No car, no house, no money. I pay for everything, and I mean everything. Any advice? If you have ever been through this or know someone who has, what would you do in my place? I would really appreciate honest advice on whether I should confront her, investigate further, or just walk away.